What's up, y'all? It's y'all soon-to-be favorite hoochie back with another mother freaking story time. Woo-woo. I know y'all proud of me. But before I get into the story, I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and follow the kid on my social media. Instagram at Itgirlyunna. Snapchat at Thuggynasty, Facebook at Yana Lachey. I'm gonna drop it down below. I'm gonna also drop down below my previous videos in case y'all new. Hey y'all, and if y'all returning subscriber, what's the damn deal? Y'all know I'm back with another motherfucking crazy story time, crazy ass banger story time. And disclaimer, I do cuss, still working on it, still haven't got good at it yet, but I'm working on it. Go ahead and like, come on y'all, like that's all I ask. You ain't even gotta subscribe. I wish y'all will subscribe. Y'all gonna like it here, so go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that red bell notification next to it just so y'all can get notified every time the kid posts. And yeah, let's get on the road to 200. Thank y'all for subscribing to me. So if y'all can see by this story, or if y'all can see by the title, this is gonna be a story time about how this nigga held me hostage. I had watched this one girl story time, and also this weekend has been a very interesting and fun ass weekend, but I had ran across this ex posse that he used to hang out with, his little niggas or whatever that he used to hang out with, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I already knew I had a shitload of story times, but it was just like this particular story time made me laugh because I actually kicked it and was hanging out with the dude that was a part of this story time. So I'm not gonna waste no more time, and without further ado, go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your snacks, and if you don't need anything, just relax because y'all know I got the juice, bitch, and it's juicy. It's juicy, bitch. So yeah, I'm looking like a little lost chicken right now because I ain't got no makeup on, y'all. My skin is getting horrible. If y'all got anything or know anything that can help your girl out, because it's not giving what it's supposed to give for the summertime. But anyways, we're gonna get into this story. Like I said yesterday, I was out with my cousin. My cousin don't need a name because he not really important in this story. But I was out chilling with him, and then long story short, he ended up being relatives to the dude, and I was just like, wow, small world. And then it just made me think like, damn, I really need to tell this story. So I do got like my little hookah pen, so if you see me like blowing out smoke and stuff, it's just my pen. So yeah, let's get into the story. So this story take place maybe, I want to say, I was with this ex when I was in high school. So I was maybe 18. I was maybe 18 because I got with my other ex at like 19. So I was probably with this ex from like 16 to 18. And like probably beginning of 19 we broke up, and then mid 19 I got with my other ex of 7 years. So this ex, we gonna call him Psycho because he was a psycho ass nigga. So we're gonna keep his name Psycho for this story and future purposes, future story times. We're gonna keep this nigga named Psycho. So me and Psycho dated, and we had a routine. Y'all know, in order to give y'all this story, I gotta go ahead and rewind, give y'all a little backstory. So we would, I would always be over Psycho house. Like this was the beginning of my lonership. Like I'm talking about my lonership. My loner years, me and Scando stopped talking. Like we were still cool, but this was kind of like getting to the end of kind of like our friendship. But we would still hang out every day and all of that. But Psycho didn't like Scando. He couldn't stand Scando, did not like me to be around her. And I might get into reasons as to why I feel like that was when it's importance to the story. So we was kicking and chilling. Like I said, he would come get me like the moment I would open my eyes. Like sometimes the nigga would call me and wake me up like 7 in the morning just to come and get me, just to pick me up. And I would be over there all day. I did have a curfew. My curfew was like 2 in the morning. So he would like come get me at 7 in the morning, and I'd be gone all day until like 2 in the morning until it's time for me to come back home. So he would always come get me and shit. And at this time I was driving my granny's car. My granny had recently passed, and I don't want to get too much into that because this is a happy story. This is to give y'all laughs and not cries right now. So yeah, I would drive over there in my granny car sometimes, or he'll come pick me up because at this time I had wrecked my car behind his ass too. That's a different story for a different day.
You are really dumb.
But yeah, so it was this particular day. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm like a little and looking up shit. It's because I'm really trying to remember this story, because I was trying to break it down and give y'all like a whole like dialogue of the story and not just tell y'all this short part of the story. But it might end up being that anyways, because I can't make shit up. I can only give y'all what it is and what it ain't. Goddamn. So one day he asked me to come over his house and kick it with him, usual routine. So I was gonna kick it with him, but I did have plans in the back of my mind to go do some bald-headed hoe shit with Scando.
To do hood rat stuff with my friend.
I wanted to go on the streets. I wanted to go run the streets. I wanted to do something. What it was, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know what it was. But yeah, we wanted to go run the streets. I wanted to go do some bald-headed hoe shit, ratchet ass shit with my wretched ass friends. And he didn't like that because he felt like Scando was a hoe. She was a hoe because she was known for giving fellatio to the natives of Fort Worth. And if you can't put two and two together, then I don't know what to tell y'all, because I'm really trying to get monetized on here on YouTube. But I need y'all to do it. I need the subscribers. I need these subscribers. So whatever. Yeah, she was known for giving fellatio to the fellow natives of Fort Worth. So he really didn't like me, including him. So I didn't fucking understand. But yeah, he didn't like me hanging out with her too much. And I guess that's probably why, like in the beginning of the story, that's what I was saying, that I feel like he didn't really like me hanging out with her, because maybe he was still fucking on her or something. What I really just don't know, but he really just hated me hanging out with her. So this particular time, I had plans to chill with him early in the day, and then that night I was gonna sneak off, duck off, and go do whatever it was me and Scando had planned. So it was a couple of hours, we chilling, the usual, talking, and I'm finna get ready to go. Like, I'm tell Psycho, I'm like, hey babe, I'm finna get ready to go and get ready for my night, do whatever it is I gotta do. And he started like trying to hold me up on the situation, like, where you going, started questioning me and kind of antagonizing me a little bit, like trying to piss me off, like trying to start an argument. But I already knew what the bitch was on, so I was like 10 steps ahead of him, like, you're not gonna ruin my fucking night tonight. So I was really trying to avoid an argument at all costs. So I was just like, yeah, we're not, trying to reassure him, like, yeah, we finna go do some bald-headed hoe shit, but not bald-headed hoe shit, I'm finna go be a bald-headed hoe shit, but I'm not finna do no hoe shit, if that makes sense. So he wasn't having it. He was mad or whatever, and what I was trying to prevent ended up happening anyways. We started getting into it about me fucking going out and shaking some ass and doing some young shit that 18 and 19-year-olds do at that time.
Hanging out the window with my wretched ass friends.
So we started getting into it or whatever, and he started trying to chastise me, like, getting in my face, yelling at me and cussing me and all this shit, like, you're not going nowhere with her and all of this. So of course I'm on to the bitch. I'm seeing where he going, seeing what he doing, so I'm ignoring him. I'm just texting on my phone. I'm just like not paying him no mind. And I guess it pissed him off. He started getting like extra, started yelling extra loud and doing the most, and everything came to an abrupt halt and an abrupt stop when this fucking eggnog, fucking peanut head, lima bean head ass nigga headbutted me. He headbutted me, y'all. Like, he was like, oh, you finna hang out with this bitch? And just, like, boom, headbutted me. And, like, mind y'all, I'm on my phone, so I didn't even see the shit coming. Like, I didn't even see the shit coming. At least I could have, like, did a little 1-2 on a nigga, let the bitch, like, fucking headbutt himself into the fucking wall. But I'm still in my phone. I didn't even see it coming, y'all. I didn't even see the headbutt coming. I fucking lose it. I just go ape shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you putting your hands on me? Like, why are you, like, doing this shit? Like, all because you don't want me to go out with Scando, which is, like, really, like, okay, cool. She got you fellatio. All right. I don't even know, like, the dynamics of everything. Like, why the fuck we were even friends? Like, why would I even date a nigga that, like, would get fellatio? But hell, she fellatioed the whole goddamn Metroplex. So who the fuck? It was, no nigga was safe. No nigga was safe. So I mean, it was what it was. Either I was gonna deal with it, forget it, act like it never happened, or I would never date again, because like the niggas was skimmed that she didn't touch. And eventually we stopped, and I'm like, you know what? mama didn't raise no bitch to sit here and get her ass whooped. Like, she didn't raise a female to sit here and take the shit and get her ass whooped. Like, my mama always told me, nigga hit you once, that's it. That's one and done. Whoop his ass and get your ass the fuck up out of there. It's nothing else to talk about. It's nothing else to deal with. It's a done deal. Like, it's a done deal. We don't have no dealings with each other. So, he already knew that. He was already hip to that. He was already aware that, like, yeah, nigga, like, after this, we're done. Like, we're done. So I started trying to gather my stuff, my belongings, to get the fuck ASAP out of his establishment. I needed to go because I just felt myself, like, getting ready to do some stuff that was not within my character, you know. And he was my first introduction. Like, Psycho was my first introduction to a toxic relationship. Like, I was psychotic, like, behind this nigga. And moving forward, y'all stay tuned. Y'all will see, like, all the shit that this nigga took me through. And this is the reason why, honest to God, I don't feel like toxic relationships are, like, healthy. They're not cute. They're not good. Like, you in a toxic relationship, get the fuck ASAP. Because with this situation, especially with Psycho, the reason why we broke up is because, honest to God, one of us was gonna end up in jail or dead, and I didn't have time to figure it out. As long as I started gathering my shit and I'm getting ready to go, and he locked the door. Like, Psycho get in front of the door, locked the door, and started, like, pretty much telling me I can't leave, telling me, like, I'm gonna stay here all fucking day, I'm not going nowhere, so I can do whatever I want to do, but I'm not getting out the room. I can scream, I can act out, I can act irrational, I'm not getting out this room, so I can kiss my plans bye-bye, because I'm not doing shit. And I don't know who the fuck he thought he was talking to, because one thing for certain, two things for sure, I was finna get up out that room. The fuck? ASAP. So Psycho stayed with his brother. So I tried to have a tad bit, this much. Can y'all see that? That much. I tried to have that much respect for his brother establishment, but at this point, it became like me or him, me or this nigga. So, bitch, I started throwing all the shit, like all his shit, turning up his room, fucking hitting wide, ransacking this nigga room, like fucking throwing his shit down, fucking punching his shit, trying to like bust holes in his walls, like fucking like going ape shit. And I knew it would kind of get a reaction out of him because it's not his house. Like, you got put out of your mom's house, Psycho, so that's why you at your older brother's house. Like, that's why you staying with your older brother now. So I knew his options were limited, so me tearing up his brother's house was definitely gonna give his ass an eviction notice, and he was gonna have to get the fuck. So I knew if I tore up this nigga room, like, he'll let me out.
You are really dumb.
Like, he won't no longer hold me hostage. He like, let me go. Because the nigga was holding me hostage. I was probably in his room for a good, I want to say maybe hour and a half. I was in his room. It wasn't like, I'm telling y'all this story rather quick, but it didn't happen quick. Like, it was over a matter of time. Like, 30 minutes, I was like, okay, is he serious? Like, he really finna keep me in a room? And then like an hour, bitch was psychotic. I was turning up shit, going crazy. I'm like, this nigga's not finna hold me in this damn room. So after a while, I seen that acting crazy and turn his shit up wasn't gonna work. So I was like, fuck it, I'm finna call the police. But a part of me was like 50-50, Latoya Luckett, torn. A part of me wanna leave alone. Part of me wants you to come on. Baby, I was torn because I wanted the nigga to go to jail. A part of me wanted the bitch to go to jail. And then a part of me wanted him, like, to just let me go. I would never want to get him in trouble, my significant other in trouble. So that did the trick, bitch. You wanna, a nigga think he crazy, call him folks 9-11, call him folks. I promise you his ass gonna get some get right, straighten up. He ain't crazy. Some niggas it might not work. Like, some niggas it might not work. And if you try this shit and the nigga go ape shit, waiver, I'm not responsible for that shit. I did not tell you so. But sometimes for the right niggas that pretend to act crazy and shit, sometimes like threatening to get them folks in their life would like de-escalate the situation. So I started calling police and everything, you know, got the little operator on the phone. I'm like, hello, operator. Hello, yes, operator. Bitch, you're going to jail. You're going to jail today. You want to headbutt me? Lemon-headed ass nigga. You want to fucking headbutt me? You're going to jail. And then on top of that, not even headbutting me, I tried to get the fuck out of the establishment. You wanted to hold me hostage after the fact. after the fact. So anyways, yeah, I started calling 911 and that did the job, bitch. He was like, hi, you can fucking go. You can fucking go. You can get the fuck out of here. And I'm sorry for my language, y'all, but it is what it is. Gotta tell the story. So, yeah, he started cussing me out, telling me I can get the fuck out, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, you ain't gotta tell me twice. You ain't gotta tell me twice. Gather my belongings, tried to get my purse, and I was on my way out the door. But, of course, the story time wouldn't be a story time if it wasn't some bullshit thrown in the mix. So, on my way out, the nigga, like, took my stuff. Like, he snatched my purse, snatched my jacket, snatched everything I had on me, snatched my charger, anything. In my purse, I had my wallet, you know, my money, all my shit. I was not finna fight this man no more. I was tired. Like, you opened the door for me to go. That is my chance to go. But I got something for your ass. So, like a childish, idiot, toxic ass nigga, he grabbed my shit. Like, he grabbed my purse, grabbed my stuff, my belongings, and he run for the door. Like, we in his room trying to get out of his door. So, in the meantime of me leaving his, I'm trying to give y'all a visualization of what's going on. So, me leaving his room door, he grabbed my shit, and then he take off running out the front door, out the brother house. So, Psycho, got a homeboy. We're gonna name him Scary because he was a little bit scary. He cool as fuck though, not too much. Still fuck with you. Still fuck with you long while you cool, but you was a little scary. You was a little scary, and I got a couple of story times to prove a little bit, you know, to give a little evidence on my theory, nigga. You was a little scary. He run a scary car, and he locked himself in the door. He locked himself in Scary car. Cause Scary, for some reason, why, I don't know. Like, nigga, how is you so pressed on me going out and you got your homeboy waiting outside the door? What y'all thought, three's a trio? You thought we was gonna hang out and kick it together with your, like, I really didn't like chilling with him and his homeboys. Like, I wanna chill with you my nigga. Like, I don't wanna chill with you and your homeboys. Scary was waiting outside Psycho house. I don't know, but he was waiting out there and he was out there this whole time. So he probably was outside for a good 2 hours at this point because meanwhile, I just told y'all I was held hostage in the house in a room for like an hour and a half. So the nigga had to be sitting outside for 2 hours. So anyway, he had run to a Scary car. He get in the car and he locked himself in there. And I'm trying to like tug on the door, you know, to get in the car to try to get my shit. So rewind. So Psycho had gotten in the car. When he had gotten in the car, he had just locked his door. So I was trying to when I was trying to open the door, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get this bitch, I'm gonna get him through the other door. So I tried to go to the other door, and when I tried to go to the other door, Scary had locked the whole car, you know, like pressed a little button like a bitch and locked the whole car. So I'm sitting there trying to open the door like, hey, Scary, open the door, this ain't got shit to do with you. Open the door, like, open the door. I'm trying to get my shit from this nigga. Open the door right now. Open the door. He ignored me. Scary ignored me. He just, like, pretty much, like, showing me, like, bitch, I'm not finna open this door for you. Like, I picked the side, and my side is chosen. So I go back to the door where Psycho is, and I'm trying to open. I'm like, open the door. Open the MF door. Open the door, bitch. Like, open this door. Like, give me my shit right now. Open the door. And this childish, lemon-haired ass nigga, like he irked my soul. Like, I hated this nigga after the fact. Like, this nigga took me through it, bitch. Do you hear me? He took me through it. So I'm at the door, like tugging on the door, trying to tell him to open it. This bitch is at the like window. Psycho is at the window, and he like, stupid ass, dumb ass bitch. He like, try again, So I'm like, okay. I had like a mental crack in my brain. I was just like, okay. Say no more. I got something for that ass. Wait right here. I'll be right back. What they say, rush hour. Right here. I'll be right back. Yeah, right here. I'll be right back.
Here, I'll be right back.
Cause I got something for that ass. Then I went over to the window to Scary, and I was like, you make sure you keep your ass here too. I want you here too when I come back. Like, I want both of y'all here for when I come back. Since you think shit is so funny, and you thinking that my anger and me being humiliated right now is the fucking neighborhood joke, bitch, wait right there. Hit pause. So I'm gonna hit play when I bring my ass back. And I was just like, I'm not finna fight with him no more. Now I handle my own situations because I would hate to have to call somebody and then I'm calling them to their death, or you know, they having to hurt somebody else. I had some cousins at this time. My cousin Baby, we're gonna keep his name the same because if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Everybody don't know my cousin by this name. So I'm gonna just keep my cousin name. So my cousin Baby at this time stayed with my aunt. So they weren't too far away. She was probably like maybe good 10 minutes, 8 minutes on a good day. And this is a good day. Like I was doing foot on the dash, like foot on the fucking floor to get to my cousin and get back to my destination. I call my cousin Baby and I'm like, Baby, and I pretty much like ran him down on the situation. I'm like, where you at? I need to come get you right now. Like this nigga done lost his mind. He fucking head butted me. He held me hostage. He robbed me. He took all my shit, like took all my stuff. He refuses to give me my shit back. I done fought this man damn near twice. I'm not finna keep fighting him. I just need my shit. Like, could you help me come get my shit? Can you come with me to go get my shit and beat his ass if need be? Like if he needs to be straightened out, you know, since you got all this testosterone with feminine energy, go ahead and have the same energy when it match. Like go ahead and fight a nigga that's a nigga. Like you don't have to keep fighting me. Like I'm going ahead and make it even for you. Go ahead and get my cousin to beat your ass. Yeah, my cousin had told me where he was. He wasn't too far. He was at my aunt's house, so I went and picked him up. And while I picked him up, he was like, go ahead and pick up my homeboy down the street at this gas station. So we went down the street to the gas station. Gas station was like literally down the street. Went and picked up his homeboy, filled his homeboy in on what was going on. His homeboy was a little bit, his homeboy really don't even need no name, but his homeboy was with the shit. So like, he was just really like, I don't really even need no background. Like, I'm just ready. I just want to fight whoever. Like, I really don't care. Like, this is a good day. Like, I fight on a great day. Like, I just show me, point to whoever you need, whoever you want to get seen, looked at. Just go ahead and point the direction we're going to go ahead and get it handled. The backstory is not even me. It's called Psycho, and I tell Psycho, like, come outside. Come outside and bring my shit outside, and me and my cousin is outside in case you want to, like, get stupid. You want to jump stupid. You want to do something. Me and my cousin is out here. So come outside and bring me my shit right now. So, he scared me. I hate when she do that. That's my dog. My dog Lolo. So, yeah. You want to say hi? Say hi, Stinky. Say hi, Poo. So yeah, I had called him pretty much and told him to come back outside, bring my shit outside, come back outside. And yeah, so he come outside and he coming out, he pretty much told me, okay. And me and my cousin step outside. The nigga that I was with the shit, he pretty much just stayed in the car because it was pretty much like a one-on-one situation. Scary, I don't know where the fuck Scary went. Like, when I came back, the nigga must have took the hint in the message because he was no mas. He was gone. He was gone. That's why his name's Scary. That nigga got out of the premises. Like, the nigga was gone. So, he had bought me my shit. Psycho had came back outside. Girl, shirt folded, nice and neat. Purse, you know, on top of the shit, like my beanie, all my shit. He took clothes, like I don't know where he got the clothes from, but he took my clothes. He had my wallet, my money, all my shit, like just folded up nice and neat. And he walked my shit out like a little bitch he was. Like nothing happened, nothing transpired. My cousin pretty much just like stood in the back. And once he gave me my stuff, my cousin was pretty much just like, don't put your hands on my cousin no more. Like, if you got a problem, like, we can get some shit popping, like, but don't be putting your hands on my cousin. Like, don't ever put your hands on my cousin no more. Or we gonna have a problem. Like, if you want to fight something, you can fight me. Pretty much is what my cousin was telling Psycho. And Psycho was pretty much like, no, I apologize. Like, I don't want no problems. I didn't mean to put my hands on her. I didn't mean to do that, you know. He didn't have that energy with a nigga. He didn't have the energy with a man. So, yeah, we gathering my shit. We get my shit. And we pretty much... I'm not going to hold y'all. I had a smile on my face the whole time. Because it's like, bitch, you tried. You played and you got played. You played and you got played. You played pussy and you got fucked. You played pussy and you got fucked. Fuck, nigga. You... So anyways, yeah, we had got my shit and we had got the fuck because, you know, I wasn't really there to cause no problem because, of course, like the toxic bitch I was, I went back to the nigga like maybe a week or two later, like, yeah.
Oh, really gone.
Went back to my man. And, yeah, so I really didn't want nothing to transpire because I thought I was done, but in the back of my mind, I really already knew I wasn't done. So I really didn't want my cousin to beat his ass and then turn around and end up back with him. But yeah, I had to call somebody to get some shit straight, because if he thought I was gonna keep beating his ass and he was gonna hold me hostage and all of that, and he was gonna steal my shit, nigga rob me pretty much, like no, that wasn't gonna happen. So yeah, we leaving, and as we're pulling out of Psycho's neighborhood, guess who's pulling around the corner, like coming back into the entryway of the neighborhood? It's fucking Scary. Scary is whipping his ass back around. Like, we honestly, like, passed each other. We going this way, he's going this way. And we passed each other, and I looked, and I was just like, scary ass, nigga. Like, I'm talking shit out the window. I mean, through the window. I'm just like, scary ass, nigga, yeah. Yeah, scary ass, nigga. And I'm laughing and shit because he already seen, like, me in the car with the two niggas. So he already knew what time it was. Yeah, one ass whooping was for Psycho. One ass whooping was for you. Yeah, that pretty much, end up being the end of the story. Like, that's the end of the story. That's what pretty much happened. That's story time about how this nigga had pretty much held me hostage and robbed me and headbutted me. Yeah. Situation, like I said before, leave. A nigga show you one time he crazy and he willing to put his hands on you, leave, because the situation just got worse. Like, no, I wasn't in an abusive situation. He didn't put his hands on me no more, but like the toxic shit just got like worse. Like, he just became comfortable with like disrespecting me, and I allowed that, because every time you go back to a nigga, you just get in room to disrespect you. It just lets them know that you don't have no morals. You don't stand for shit you say. Bitch, you don't stand for shit, you gonna fall for anything. Fucking wind blow you over. So be grounded in whatever the fuck you feel like. But yeah, I should have honestly left the nigga alone, because that was my first warning. That was my first incident and flag that the nigga was a psycho. He was crazy, he was loony, and yeah, one of us would have ended up in jail, like in jail or dead. And anyways, he ended up in jail anyways. Yeah, he's now, Psycho's doing, I think, 30 years, like maybe fucking practically like for capital murder. Yeah, he ended up doing capital murder. He ended up killing somebody years later, a couple of years ago, maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, so he's in prison right now. So I dodged that motherfucking bullet because it could have been me. It could have been me. And stay tuned. And I'm not saying it like that. I don't want anybody dumbass to take that term like where I'm like, it could have been me. I'm not saying or cheering and praising the fact that it was somebody else. I hate that anybody had to lose their life in any situation with involving anybody, especially somebody that I was close to and I used to love. So I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying, like, I dodged a bullet because it could have been me. I was in situations with this nigga. Like, this nigga literally used to stalk me after the fact. Like, when we finally broke up, like, he used to stalk me, and that's story time for a different day. Trust me, y'all. Trust me. I got more story times on Psycho app. Yeah, like I said, if you didn't do it in your way in, make sure you do it on your way out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your mama, share with your daddy, share with your bald-headed granny. I'm just kidding, girl. You know your granny got hurt. But anyway, stay tuned to my next video. It's up from here. Anyways, like I said, if y'all new to the video, welcome. I mean, not new to the video. If y'all new to my channel, welcome. If y'all are returning hoochie, I thank y'all and I fucks with y'all. Y'all already know for sticking to the end of this video. Until next time, I see y'all in my next mother freaking video.